All right, we're live, we're live, we're live. Don't know. Typical Tyrell here again with Blaze Money. The man that made the legend, Blaze Money. Man who got the tea about
Don't know.
everything about track. I don't know.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, we want to kick off things like this, We want to talk about the Peter Pan of track and field. And what I
Yes,
mean by Peter Pan, I mean she's like she refused to age, she refused to retire. And that was Peter Pan. So that's the reason why Shellyann is the Peter Pan of track and field. So we're gonna start things
I'm not even
off
gonna
like
lie.
this.
I'm not
Hmm?
even gonna lie.
Yeah.
That's a good way to phrase that. I like that. I like that. I'm not like,
Yeah,
yeah.
like,
If you start the intro like that, yeah. That. I feel like that's what I catch. That's a catchy saying. The Peter Pan a track, Peter
a
Pan a
track
track
and
and
field.
field. I like that.
Well,
Yeah, man, for sure.
I actually did a video about it. That's my last video. Check my last video. The Peter Pan of track and field. Shellyann Principal. Just check it out.
Yeah,
Yeah. But
yeah,
blessed my
man.
people, what's the 5 people more want to know as you come in and like, share, subscribe. I don't know Blaze Money got the tea. We're gonna talk about track and field. But first we want to talk about what the honors of Shellyann received. Sunday were gone. Shellyann and her family at the
Yeah.
unveiling of the original sign which bears spelling. Oh yeah. Basically, them name a road after, right? Our childhood road,
Yeah,
Ashoka
man.
Road, is now Shellyann Fraser Price
Ashoka.
Drive.
And Fraser
Yeah.
Price Drive. Yeah.
Yeah, man. I'm think this is a
But
great
you know, see,
gesture. Yeah, man. Can't go
yeah.
on.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, you go on, man.
No, I
You
mean, I
go.
said, but you know, see, I mean, the that in itself, is tremendous.
Yeah.
For name, I have a street name after you. You already have a statue. Um, so like I said, the Peter Pan and track and field, you're doing a big one, and it's just so crazy that we might not see a replicate this again, in a sense where her longevity, the only woman to get 5 world titles. I wouldn't put it past Julian though. Julian, I feel like she's young, about 23. She already
Yeah.
win the Olympic. So Shelly
Yeah.
did it when she was 21. There's potential, But um yeah, man, me like putting but they mess up her name though, which is I feel like is that, everybody make
Well,
mistakes. She wasn't even tripping about it. She wasn't even tripping about it. I don't think she was, you know.
yeah. Yeah,
But
understandable, but end of the day though. End of the day too. She have forget they might forget it, right? Because over the years,
yeah, for
a
sure. Yeah, man,
price,
for
right?
sure. First
A
of all,
P
me
R
know
Y
right.
C E. So
Why?
making naming a road off her and you have her name misspelled. I think yeah, definitely we get it correct. You see it, and I'm glad all them take less than 24 hours to sort it out. That was great. I like that.
Yeah,
You
man.
see it?
That was good. For sure. And it's so crazy, like that the connection we should have with everybody, and like one of them bougie track and field athlete. She always I tell her story. She always I tell her where she come from, the things
Yeah,
that she had to endure, um the struggles and hardships she'd have to face. Waterhouse, you already know, Waterhouse stay down them area they were, you know, them no matter the age. And it's
yeah,
sad to say, like, no matter the age, if the man them say, yo, Ray, at that them want. You see me? So the
yeah.
fact that she can come from that environment there and still a pour back into her
The
community,
track,
and
yeah.
for her community even right, and for
Anna
her
R,
community to even
yeah. Anna R, and I
honor her with,
recognize her.
yes, it's like a reciprocation from both sides. This is
Yeah,
where I'm come from. I'm not ashamed of where I'm coming from. I might not live there no more, but the mutual respect. That's what I like most of all. The mutual respect. The love and the support. Like anywhere you go, the one Shelly, one Shelly. And
yeah,
she there's a time and place everything where she can put on our we I guess we want to call it like a mentor cap, you know,
Yeah.
and she go do her thing and she can speak very eloquently. And then she have a moment when she says she go drop out them girl a belly bottom. So so you know it's just a testament of like what we are witness right now, bro. We're not gonna see that for a minute, bro.
Yeah.
Because bad to bad, a lot of off topic where Elaine is concerned, double double in itself, right? You know, in itself. But like
Yeah.
still only one person really plagued by injuries like that. And just to show you,
Yeah.
like I said, when I really you really stress the longevity. She go through all of them, bro. Jetta, Allison, Veronica, Karen, Sharon, them era girls the way you know when we see them around fast times, mind you,
Yeah.
technology never like that where you can get better spikes and things. So she go through all of them phase there with them girly and still in the Gen Z type of girl, man, I whoop back, bro. So you're supposed to
Yeah.
know, like, you know,
And
everybody really, you know, gravitate towards her. And I ain't gonna lie, if when she retired, the sports gonna really miss her. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
yeah, my
The sports gonna definitely ride for
Shell,
her.
it's a Shellyann and Bolt, my youth. Growing up watching them, my youth, when I tell a lie, them impact my life positively, my youth. Like them, I look towards, like forget inspiration from them. Me get motivated when I see them on the track. I see them and win and I continue do what them do best, my youth. Motivated, especially Shellyann,
Yeah,
especially
man.
to see her
Oh
go
yeah.
through a lot of adversity. I'm see her bounce back, my you. That's amazing.
And
Especially,
we can relate.
eh? What you say?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
No,
No, man, go ahead, go ahead.
may I reflect on the time when she did get pregnant and they must say she forgot start family and go
Come
one
back
side
from
and
that, yeah,
I must
man.
say she come back and she win and not the fact that she winning or she win and she go into the crowd and she go for her son and she do her victory lap with her
Right.
son, my that was amazing, my youth. Have her son and the man just sit down, the
Yeah,
man just
man.
in her hand and him just look at the commentator and say, yo, for years to come, he might not remember the moment then, but when he watch the video, I'm gonna see say, yo,
Yeah,
your
but
mother did
looking back,
come back, yeah, come back, come win, and I'm gonna feel good in himself, knowing that say mother inspire a lot of people and rise up to the
and
occasion and and
yeah,
come back and
one of
show
the
them
things
say,
is
yo,
to, you know, unfinished business basically.
yeah,
Because that's the title for this year. That's what she put, on unfinished business. But like one of the reasons why we can also relate our, you know, draw from fair experience and thing is because she from the ghetto. The whole of we born and grow up, most of we born and grow up in the ghetto. So we
mm-hmm.
can easily pull from that and say, yo, if Shelly can do it, even if me not the tracks, I mean do something else. If she can do it, me can do it, for example. Or Bull can do it, me can do it. Whoever you want to draw inspiration from. But it just, as
Mm-hmm.
I say, I'm glad it's in that in itself. I'm glad say, you know, the community, you know, bestowed that on her and stuff like that. So
Yeah, and I
yeah,
give
man,
back,
good thing, good thing.
Shell.
It's a good thing. It's a good thing. It's a
It's
good
a
look.
huge honor, my head, huge honor because a lot of them roads are still where we live on. Are people near me now. I may never see them in my lifetime. I see them dead. From what kill fill up. A people name. You get what me
Yeah,
I say?
man.
And we come witness
All
somebody
right.
road I get renamed. You get what me I say? She's alive
Yeah,
and she
man.
get honored. You get what me I say? So I love that, you see it.
Yes, sir. Yeah, man. Fully. All right, people. Next on the agenda, the one and only Shericka Jackson.
Jacko
Wanna
Jackson.
think, yeah, man. Wanna think with our season opener for the 100 meter. You wanna think, say she I get back into race farm or shape or however you want to phrase it. Um, only thing she look does her form look good. You already know, you know, she and the start not really the best, but you know, when
Yeah, so
you know, you already know when we train for peak at a certain time. So
yeah.
wanna think.
I mean,
All right, let me hear your opinion. What do you think? What do you think about our
yeah,
first open 100 meter
first
race?
100 meters. Yeah, that was our first 100 meters since the trials, right? 'Cause I since the trials, right? Yes, since the trial. Since the trials, our first 100 meters since the trials. Cause she never did do nothing at Paris.
Yeah, yeah,
So I
yeah, yeah, yeah.
think
Right,
was the first
right,
100 meters. So it's almost a year since she did the 100 meters, and she she looked okay. She ran 11:04, right? Typical Shericka, bad start,
yeah,
top end speed kick in, and she finishes the race strong. 11:04. It wasn't a star-studded field, right? She was expected to win.
right.
You get what I say? So it look like say oh things are get better, you see it. Slowly but surely, and she have the time.
All right, so
It can get better.
yeah,
You see it. So
I
I
agree because
understand.
it's a long season. It is a long season. So, what do you think? All right, if you want to compare when she did her big one with Julian Alfred Punch 300, what do you think? Compare if you want to compare that race to when she ran her open one. Obviously, it's two different events, but like to compare, like the does she look better in the 100 meter? She look. You think she had a better chance
Um,
of winning the three, or how you think she look in a which race?
Uh, if I'm being honest, I don't remember watching that race. To be honest, I just the time me that watch. You see it. I don't remember watching
Mm.
that race. Remember Julian Adfriend won that race though, but I remember watching the race to see the
All right, so
execution.
my point on it, but I say she look better than a 300 in a sense where she beat Julian on the 200 coming off. A Julian passed her probably about like
Oh,
she came off the curve before Julian. So like for the first
yeah,
200, she was
yeah.
in the lead. Came off the curve 100-meter left. I think it was at like maybe 80, 90 meters left, then she passed her. And then she kind of put a little bit of gap on her and just maintain it. But it was pretty close. I didn't. It was no big of a gap where you're like, oh, no. So I think she looked
Oh,
better in the 300-meter race, and then compared to what she did when she ran the 4x1 at World Relays, you ain't gonna catch nobody with them speed. I'm sorry,
yeah. Well, if I got talk about
you
if
ain't
I
gonna
got
catch
touch
nobody.
that topic, that still the world relay is still it clear say oh she never in enough form. You see it? Cause come on, Spain are
Yeah,
between a
for sure.
relay. Spain are
Right,
between a relay. Them big joke there, big joke thing, man. You Spain. Let me see Spain between the heats. Me I say really that I'm not sure this. Shericka no like look
right.
like so she didn't even close all the gap when she get all the button. They look like so she didn't even
Mm-mm.
close the gap.
She ain't
The same,
she not
same
close
distance,
nothing.
yeah,
Nothing was
the
close.
same distance and the same position where she now she get the button at the same road the race ended. They get what me I say
Right,
in at the heat. And I
exactly. Yep.
semi-final, and I final I should say she make with them again. She make two who the inner lead, speed the inner the lead, and then the Great Britain girl blaze past them. I'm gonna take the first place. I will come
But
third
yeah,
with you.
bus are shut, man. Yeah, man,
I
I
mean,
shot
suffer.
get bus, man.
When I see them little
Second.
people there run left Shericka, so something wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Boy.
Yeah, man. Fully. So, so what you think about a 100-meter racing? You think should look like it's a yeah. All right. Are you saying it's an okay opener, considering that she haven't ran since last year?
Of course. Of course. When compared to other athletes, when you look at the Shakir Richards to them, when I look at the Shelly and them, the 11:04 there is a good, is an impressive 100 meters. You see it?
Yeah, man.
Season opener.
Yeah, man.
You
I
get what
agree.
I say?
All right.
11:04 is a good season opener. My members a level party something.
I think she was.
Shakir running.
Yeah, man. Shaka run. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But I think she looked a little disappointed, like she was expected to go a little bit faster.
I mean,
I don't know if
if
you peep
she
that.
me never she never like to celebrate, but I mean, of course she go into the race with
Right.
that specific time in her head, and if she not meet that goal, she got upset, you see. As I'm gonna say, she
Mhm.
was the favorite to win that race. It was expected. for her to win that race. So coming first, now I got really excited her at the time. She just a what? And she never made a specific
Right.
time in her head. So obviously she a go kind of feel upset still. But she for know say oh she still has time to get it right. You see, to still have time.
Yeah, man.
It's
It's I
not
mean, like I said, it's a long season.
yeah, it's not really alarming. She still have time. So with more
Mhm.
races,
And
she can reach real sharpness.
and what I will say is, you know, time is a master, right? Everybody everybody reacts differently to injuries,
Yeah,
recovery, depending on the team we have, what kind of injury it is, or quickly about it, um get adjusted to like medication if you have to take medication or physical therapy. And
yeah,
sometimes what people don't understand is that can be very frustrating. You know, say, yo, was the top of my game, I look a setback, and people already what you call it, like, what not what's the term? Like, wash you off, or kick it to the
yeah,
side
yeah,
or kick it to the curb or whatever. Um, but generally speaking, Moa she get back, like, cause Moa see the matchup with she and Julia. Again, Julia and the her realistically, Julia and the her pace when it comes to the 200. Everybody know that.
yeah.
But she's been on fire. You got to give credit where credit is due. Julian been on fire. But
Nah.
not even Gabby. Nobody in a for a 21-41, bro. That ain't no slouch. Ain't nobody. She have the five fastest time in the world
Mm-hmm.
right now. So like minus the world record, she had the five fastest. Gabby ran five. I mean 21-6
Six
or
something. Six six.
21-58 or 59. That's her.
I 6 6.
That's her PR. And then
Mm-hmm.
Ilian was
Five
21-54.
something. Yeah.
So like, yeah, 21-54. So um or 50 something, yeah. Um Ain't nobody on our level. So if she can get back to that founder, them just dead. Literally dead, dead, dead. And if she go focus on one event, it done for. If she can get back into that shape from 2023, bro, it's over for everybody. Literally.
Yeah. And wait, the question though, you did in a we have to do a local reflection. You think say yo if she did focus on
One
either
event.
2023 or yeah, either 2023 or 2022, if she would focused on the two Bs only, you think say she could have break the world record focusing on two Bs only.
The timing will have to be right. Yes and no. And the reason why I'm saying yes and no is you can look at either side you want to look upon it. If she only ran the 200, she would be even more, not necessarily I don't want to say full strength, but like she would be more um she'd have a lot more in time because remember you have to do what 3 rounds to the 100. You have the first round, semi-final, final, and then you have to go to the rounds for the 200 again. So I feel like if she had just focused on the 200 alone, that in itself would have probably given her a little bit more push. She'd have a lot, maybe she'd have a lot more left in the tank. She did, but I feel like she'd have a lot more reserved in the tank, like forgot all out because that's the only event he had. Rather than doing the runs for the 200, you're kind of tired, and then you actually recover for the 200 rather than doing the 200 only. Yes, there's and for both years because she ran faster the following year. So
I mean,
and the
I
year the
did it.
year the year she ran, no,
Yeah. Yeah, I
go ahead.
say? No, no. I mean,
No, no, I'm
I did
saying
it. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I did a video on this, right? I spoke about the reason why Shericka can't break the world record. And one reason why she can't break the world record because she not have no competition. I don't know if you remember the video there. And the
mm,
competition what she need
mm,
Alien to be at her best. She needs somebody to push her, my youth. Because when she run them too fast time, them my youth. She have all like condition them, you know.
She by
Where they
herself.
was okay, she well fit and everything. Nah, no engine or plague or anything. I get what I say. The crowd did it, the dynamics did it. The only thing they did never did it, the competition. Who for push her. Remember so when she win by a mile away and nobody there close to her. You know? If she have Alien
Right.
at her best, they are
Right.
on the 21.5. Is that push that? Is that good push that?
Yeah, for sure.
That
For sure.
alone it lock. Me they make a video on that. It needed
Again,
Alien, but needed competition.
honestly, and then the times the wind speed, bro, be bad at her time. If that did ever did like call a 1 or 1.5, bro,
Yeah,
she broke that world record 1,000 times. Because that year she
I,
literally said she's going for it. She was
I
trying
would.
for it because you know she have it in her legs. That's no question.
Yeah.
The timing. All right. When Alien notice, when Alien ran 10.54, notice say she not even realize that she went that fast. He never realized that she run that fast.
Mm-hmm.
So that it be like that. Like it's when you least expect it. Because when you're more
I,
focused on the time, you gotta start focus on execution. All right, did I get my start right? Did I get my drive phase right? Did I pop up too quick? Is my arms pumping? You gotta start thinking about every goddamn thing.
yeah.
So I feel like if she don't focus on it too much, there's a possibility, high possibility that it gonna happen. But she need to get back to that farm there. And the best person for do that with her is, Stephen Francis. Like him, Alien always injured. And then bring Alien. Even when Alien is injured, Shelly beat
Yeah.
her at trials and when him say she's in the best shape of her life.
I like
And that
yeah.
man in the talk, no. That man in a pull nothing. When
Yeah.
him talk I say this person is this, watch it.
Yeah.
She never
Yeah.
win trials. And when the first fish she did go over this. Me no remember for the States. She went somewhere overseas and she ran against
Shit.
Shelly.
Yeah.
Everybody
Remember
get busted like Beige Kai.
the I went I think it was a Hungarian classic she run with Shelly. And she run 10
Listen,
7 must say one. Me I say no man, Alien is
in
back,
seven or something
man.
like that.
Yeah, me I say Alien is back, 10 7 something and Olympics are just a few weeks away. And then when I see she got Olympics and I jog them time there. Me I say, no man,
Yeah, man. But
I go
remember,
on wicked, man.
that's the same year. That's the same year Shelly ran 10.63. And I
Yeah,
honestly feel like if Shelly never got so hard in the semifinals, she probably would have a lot more left. Because she ran 10.72.
so
But that
you
was
have to get up.
that was
Yeah,
still a gap.
you have to get why Shellyann never execute that race well, Shellyann stumble at the start.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
You know see the
She did
stumble?
say that, right?
Just no, it was evident. I watch the race live, I'm gonna see the stumble, I'm gonna say, Jesus Christ. So when she realized say, yo, she didn't get the start or she forget, she started try catch, you try catch
She
back the
just
race. And
mm,
that she try
like she
do. She
pop
try
up, she
catch
pop
back
up,
the game, yeah.
she
So she come
pop
out
up.
a she come out a drive phase fast. And I try to catch up back. Meanwhile,
Hmm.
Alien still in a drive phase, smooth. Execute, get a good starter in a drive phase,
Hmm.
smooth. That's when Alien roll up her head the race. Done. And the Alien roll up her head and start digging
Done
her.
for.
Done. You get what me I say? She
Yeah.
knows she stumbled at the start, so she try to catch up back the
And
race.
again, notice when she ran that and when she shot the clock,
I was going like something wrong with I was going. Whenever you hear a while ago, I was going.
oh, no,
Like
somebody
internet
was
it.
calling me.
Okay. Oh, that's it now.
No, me I say, but notice again to my point where um when she ran that time, it wasn't until she reached the clock then she noticed say she ran that fast. Just to show you.
Oh.
So nobody should be thinking about if it's in your legs, you gotta run it. Yeah,
Yeah.
honestly, if it's in your legs, you gotta run it. But
made the big three for step up one more time and do another sweep with Shelly before. Hey, that would be a good retirement. That'd be a good retirement. But honestly, I still feel like say if she run, but if she ever go back to at least 10-6-9, 10-6-8. I promise you, she not retire.
If she give a 10-6, if she give a 10-6 this season,
She's not
I
retiring.
mean, it's the chance is slim for that at me, you know, me honestly, I don't see it, but me nah doubt her, you see it. But 10-6 kind of hard for Shellyann right now. 10-6 kind of hard for Shelly right now. Ten
Also,
six.
bro, the older she get, the faster she run. Literally,
I
the
mean,
older she
that's
get,
true. That's true, you know, but
the older she get.
remember a few things literally did have to change for why Shelly actually get for run 10-6, you know, because Stephen Francis never so able to get her for run 10-6, you know. That was always our dream for run 10-6, but he never him never so what me that say no. Him never in the kind of did kind of they give up on her a certain way. Cause alien come the next best thing. And you know,
Right.
pregnancy coming a Shellyann life. So him did a build up alien, you know, you see it. So the move where she did make Ronaldo Walcott was an impressive move, was the best thing she could have ever do for herself. You get what me I say? The man help her, for change her sprinting form. Remember so when Shelly are running, you know, get a bulletin start and then 70, 80 head up in
Yeah,
the air, you
gone.
know. A butter I try get your finish line out of stride, you know, out of farm, everything, you know, I try get your finish line, you know. When she got Ronaldo Walcott, you know,
Yep.
execution exquisite, you know. Start good and then she maintain that. You see it in a farm, same way and her head now go up in the air like when she
Work
the
on her,
young. Yeah,
work on tapping speed. Work
yeah,
on her tapping speed. Yep.
yeah. So when she did make the move, it was a good move. You see, different philosophy, basically, different philosophy and different belief, and the man tweak certain things. You see, so her execution did good.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I mean? Say that's why she did look so in a 2023. Every time she only come like say we are get a 10-6. Every time I expect a 10-6
Exactly.
because execution was on par, my youth. May I tell you? So the transition from Steve Francis to Ronaldo was key in our career. You get what I say?
Yeah.
And the man make it happen
More
many times.
coach her. That one.
You
Who a
want to know
coach
who
her
a
right now?
coach?
Who a coach her right now? Yeah.
When I get for people but no fence, you know. So I don't really know who a coach are right now. You see, but no say
That time
Anna Ronaldo anymore.
I homework this weekend. That time I homework this weekend. I have a peep over some things and
Yeah.
find what who a coach.
Yeah.
Listen, I have some. I have a few plug. I go see if me can pinch them and ask them.
Yeah.
Somebody will train with her. Me have a few people numbers, here and
Oh,
there.
okay.
So
That's good. That's good. That's
um
good.
I might have a people over some fence and see what I go on. But we don't want only people them too long. But people, tell me wanna think, it's a good look for Shelly, for she retire. She already get her flowers right now. The name of that street,
Mm-hmm.
she already have her statue. Um, you know, legend in itself, like unprecedented. Like nobody, male or female, have what she have. Um, she's very humble about it, and she just spread love and joy. So I'm glad to Jamaica really honor her with her flowers, because again,
Mm-hmm.
we don't know she'll retire or not. And then on the flip side of it, what do you think about Shericka? Think she'll get into race form, or want to think? I mean,
Yeah.
it is a long
Wait,
season, like I said. So
wait. Before we go, still, what you think about Christopher Taylor? In comeback and everything. In first race back.
hey,
What you think? Because that
hey, Gladbach
was
boss, you
fireworks,
know.
you know.
Oh, listen, my Gladbach boss, bro. Let me see the man drop
Oh,
45
45.
66. May I say, yeah. Yeah, 45 66.
When we see
56 or
when we see
66. 45
when we see
66.
when we see the
May I say,
race, man,
yes.
when we see the start of the man get me and say, yeah, man, this man I go for your time. Is it me have a particular time in I'm head. When we see the man get that impressive start there and the man hold it and so when them
But
come off a last curve for the
him
100, eh?
finish, me not gonna lie to you, him finish look very strong. Him finish look very strong. But me not think I did Glenn Mills at training, man. Him saying him call some other coach name. Unless that guy's under Glenn Mills as well.
And Glenn Mills are training.
No. I thought so. I thought it was. But
Me not read
him
something I
him
think
call
that Glenn Mills when they say.
I know I saw something pertaining to that as well. With like Glenn Mills at training. But he referred to another coach's name. I forgot the guy name he mentioned. But I know Glenn Mills are coaching, but I'm really stoked that he might get back into the groove of things, because the sport's definitely missing for sure.
I think
If
the
nobody
interview
that we know say
am I with him with Christopher Taylor back in the equation now, man, is a huge sign that is a very good sign that it's we get it things kind of get little optimistic now because me I think about the mixed relay, me I think about the 4x4, I mean I think about the mixed relay. The man can go in
yes,
on one of them then help you out. Cause we really need the help.
any help. But the crazy part about that is all of the good the good runners them that we had, like Nathan or Nathaniel or something like that. Nathan Allen.
Yeah.
Everybody I get Christopher Taylor, how much about 25? I'm older than that.
Man more than age bracket them, man.
25, 26.
Yeah.
I think it's around there, somewhere around there. 25, 26.
So with him,
But like, huh?
me I say, so with him and the world champion, the defending world champion, when them again Antonio Watson, if we have them two man, then I 4x4 man. The team look good
Yeah,
for me.
I mean, it
I will go on with bro internet. I will go on. Something wrong with bro internet. Something wrong with bro internet. What go on on the live at the stage. What go on? I will go on.
I don't know, it just cut me out.
Yeah, wait a second now.
No, I mean, I said with a 4x4 like that, two man alone can't do it. No matter if you have the world champ or Christopher Taylor, because when the US are come with them team, everybody pon that damn team can run. Everybody is either Rai Benjamin with Olympic hurdles winner.
Yeah.
Everybody else, everybody pon that Dargon team is splitting
Yeah.
44 low. So two
Yeah.
man alone can't win that race there. Unless you're gonna put them on a mixed relay and then bring in two first of all, look what Bahamas do. Bahamas put two under 20 girl, a guy, two under 20 female, either a guy and a girl for the mixed relay and qualify last year. Under 20. Pandem team. I'm just saying. Jamaica, we have a whole heap of kids are from champs. We have dropped some crazy times. Like, come on now.
You think
So
you think the world will catch you up, because even Botswana look impressive. Look how the man them look in a Paris.
So I feel like we're in a so it's always been the big tree, right?
Yeah.
And we're in a recovery state. We've dominated for like 2 decades, bro. The big three. And we have swept 3 times. That's what that's supposed to tell you, right?
But yeah, that says a
So
lot.
and not necessarily say the world catch up to it. Yes, in a sense, but we're in recovery stage. Shericka is still a big gun. Alien still have some fight left. Shellyann might be on her way out, but we still have the young Brianna, Liston, Williams.
Kemba
We still have the
them.
Kimba Nelson, the
The
twins,
twin them a come out.
Tia and Tina.
Yeah,
We still have them girls that come up, but
especially Fabs.
that's Fabs, all of them. That's a lot of pool of girls. I'm telling you, it's gonna be like the big three. Whoever the hottest of the three, are them are gonna represent. Everybody is just a 54th place. Because when you have Brianna Liston, who if she they don't know how deadly Brianna Liston is, but if she can get it right with her injury thing, crazy. I feel like she need for, but then again, they had the twins them. Tia already take the mantle.
Yeah.
1082 PB. I'm just saying she already take the mantle. But want Tina get back into form, and I feel like she will. I feel like she will, because she was injured last year. And then again, so you have Brenna Williams did the same way. Like I said, Kemba, Liston. If them girl they can get it, bro. Will Jamaican trials are the only trials where the girl them run 10-7 lower, bro. Literally. Are 10-6 low. The US now have that. They might have a lot more people for compete in the racing because it's a bigger country. But our trials hotter than everybody else's trials. Like, no, besides you also have a lot of people. Me not see nobody other trials were hot like few one. Every commentator can put that on the line.
Oh yeah, that will like
but
for
we're in
every
a
event.
No man, specifically for the 100 meter. 1 and 2, 1 and 200. But specifically for the 100 meter. But like I said, we're in a recovery state. So because the big three has been so dominant, and them are kind of sieve out retirement or injuries or whatever, they're still relevant.
Yeah.
But then we're gonna take up the mantle after them. Because let's say, God forbid, Alien doesn't recover. Last season, Shelly retire. We're gonna just have Shericka and then Tina did the same way. So we're still at a 2. We still have a plethora of girls. We are come up for sure.
That's true.
So,
that's true.
I won't necessarily say the world like catch up to us, but we definitely in a recession right now. We're we're trying to recover. We are. We trying to same thing with the man them too. Like
The
Blake's
man
still
them
dead,
side.
but Blake is not.
The man them side kind of fall off much greatly. The man them side fall off greatly. Is Ethan?
Right,
We're slowly. We're slowly.
Took a minute, right? Right.
Yeah, we're slowly rebuilding at this stage right now. We're rebuilding phase we're in right now.
What I'm saying. What I would have loved to see is when like the Bolt era are retire, somebody else was right. A group of girls are like it's like you have the girls them right behind Shelley, the younger one them. I wish it was like a group of guys them right behind Bolt for just take over as soon as them retire. That's how it's initially supposed to be. Initially. But that's not the case.
Injuries got the best of a lot of people, in particularly you and Blake.
He has never recovered from that injury. He did run a 10.85 like 2 years ago. And he dropped out at the semifinals. Like, drop out in the semifinals.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. So
You think he will retire now though? Because it kind of affect him legacy when he have the run and come last and qualify and them thing. I think he will call it quits now, You think that time now,
If a man can run.
But why continue?
Make him run.
But why continue?
Maybe he has something to prove. I don't know.
What at this point?
If a man can make him it not do nothing for none of it. It not doing anything for any of it. It not do nothing. It not feed we. Not clothe we.
That's true.
So make him run. Make him run. Yo, we are our own biggest critics. Yeah. You see him want to build up came out to tear it down. That's how we are. But I think
Yeah.
that comes from a competitive standpoint where we don't like lose non tile. We're competitive, bad. We don't like lose non tile. So I feel like I don't think it's intentional, but it is intentional. Like it's not intentional, but it is intentional. So
We
that's
we
just how they
we
are.
were
So, but
we were basically spoiling them, my youth. Spoiling them. I watch a
oh yeah,
feel in that era where we are win, and we are record a fly, back a record a fly. You get what me I say? Remember, say it was a one pipe a quarter medal before the event even start,
oh yeah,
Medal
for
a
sure.
cup before it even start, my youth. You get what me I say? We were
Yep.
spoiled, my youth. So we see certain things that now we are shake weight on course because we know the team can do better and we see better. You get what me I say?
Oh yeah,
And I like to never see better. We
we
see
know
better,
better.
brother.
We know better. I don't see. We know better. We see it and we know better.
And I like what certain country where I do it now, was Spain them I get qualified and them thing there. You force them to see certain things. When they see Italy, I
Yeah,
win
man, for
gold
sure.
Olympics. Marcel Jacob I win gold. That's them they shot the world. Them they win or no of them I win nothing. You get what me I say? So we we use certain things, so we see certain things now go away. Obviously people are gonna come and say, yo, certain man to step down and this and we and you get what me I say? And I
Right.
can't blame me for criticize, cause probably a public figure, people are gonna chat. It's inevitable, you see. You know, my mind can't fathom. Oh, you're a public figure. And you a ball as the people are put you down and criticize. Brother, it's inevitable for people to talk, brother. It
Yes
comes with
and
the
no. I
territory.
understand that. I understand that to some degree. Them have to bear in mind most of these people who are talk trash can't run.
All
And
that
yes,
too.
you're a public figure, and
Yeah.
yes, people should be able to voice your opinion, but at the same time, like sometimes we need to take, bro. Everybody knows that like the pressure when certain it plays with your mental, and I feel
Yeah.
like Noah Lyles and both, like obviously both, I feel like they do stuff like that to just kind of like get away from people putting that much pressure. Like Noah Lyles, him just talk a lot of trash because him not care, and him know the people that gonna talk trash. Him gonna give you something for talk about, right? Him gonna give you personal, gonna give you something for talk about, and I feel like that just kind of like, to me, it's kind of like a coping mechanism where, all right, I'm just gonna use this as a means to like not necessarily stay relevant, but like for example, um um let's say both Hardy, like him is a showman, just like Noah Lyles. But
Mm.
when you look upon Asafa, where when them see crow, the pressure, boom. So in order to not be nervous, that's what I was trying to get to. In order to not be nervous, I'm gonna act a damn fool. I'm gonna talk trash and hype up myself. And I feel like that's the coping mechanism where they might figure and say, "Yo, I'm nervous too, but if I do this, like they be like for example, them say if you sing in a church and you're nervous,
Yeah.
I know what look upon nobody, look upon the clock in the if you preach, look upon the clock in the back of the church. Yes,
Yeah.
it's the same thing. Literally the same thing. So me I sing, I go preach, me I look upon the back of the clock. It a go look like me I look upon people, but me not look upon them. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's a
I get
coping
what I say.
mechanism. Them probably use that as I mean to say, yo, I'm nervous too like everybody else, but I'm gonna do this because this is what works for me, where it kind of calms me down and me not put that much pressure upon myself too. That's what I think. But sometimes we need to take time with the athlete them, man, like them read them, not for real. Because like when you hold up you own a country where I represent attack crap and this and that. Brother, more as when I want to come to the training what me I do and go through the training and then compete, make a team and try to compete while also doing diamond leagues and this and meter so this and meter so it take a toll, bro.
Mm.
It have to take a toll. I go take
I
a
mean,
tour.
I mean, people need for. I mean, I understand what you say, but people need to use criticism as a tool or something if it motivate
I
them.
agree.
You get what I say?
I
At the end of the day, now, you coming out
understandable.
a
But at
ball
the
and saying, no want nobody talk bad boy, this and that. It not gonna ever stop. It gonna continue. It not gonna ever stop. It inevitable. People are gonna always chat. You get what I
no, you're
say? It
right.
inevitable. People are always chat. People are always criticize. Just no one say, yo, it comes with the territory. But regardless of people I say, me I go disregard the nice, me I go work hard, and me I go make sure so I come out on top. Me I go make sure I always give me 100%. At the end of the day,
Yeah.
who watch at no know the sport that well, no
Right.
understand the dynamics
So that's
in front of a crowd and all
back
of that.
back to my point. Back to my point.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Yes, you're a
Mhm.
public figure, but you also don't know half of what these people go through, what them body go through.
Exactly.
Again, me run and coach. And one of the things when I'm coaching is like prioritize warm up. If you don't warm up properly, there's a high chance you're gonna get injured. My warm ups are at minimum 45 minutes to an hour at minimum, and you're already tired. The workout not started, and all
Mm-mm.
we're doing is metric drills. You do a 2 lap for warm up, depending on which day at the workout. You do a 2 lap for warm up, or you do a 4 laps to warm up. Um, you're doing a lot of drills like A, skip B, C, D, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, P. So and you're doing not static stretches. I don't do static stretches. So like my warm ups are 45 minutes to an hour. I'm gonna tell everybody who I work with me, just give me 100 and I got you. Trust the process. The workout I got hard, but I am also doing it so you can see that it can be done. And most of my guys, like literally see them times drop drastically. No questions asked. We can't add type to the chat right now. We can't add Fraser to the chat. We can't add James to the chat right now. We
Mm-mm.
can't add this Lieutenant Tucker to the chat right now. Me I work with him for about 1 month. I'ma shave 3 minutes after in 5 mile. So I can train up to a 5 mile.
Oh.
Him when him come on me, him I run 37 minutes for a 5 mile. Me drop him to a 34
Remember
within a
still
few weeks.
remember our primary
So,
school had a training with them you did it savage to the training and Shamar usually ball, you know.
hey, no, no, Shimmer used to
The man
hate me.
usually
Shimmer,
ball. Remember the days, eh?
Shimmer used to hate me. Yo, Shimmer used to hate me for training. Listen, I reach out the man yard on Sunday, and them grandmother say, Shimmer, your friend there.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, we training outside. Let's go. Shimmer had so much potential. Yo, Shimmer and Akim had so much potential, man, bro. But, the past. But I'm just saying, like, we have to take time. Sometimes we have to take time with athletes. Them body go through a lot of things, and then when your body go through a lot of things, and then you add mental to that. Come on, it's like literally like being in the military. Your body go through a lot of rigorous trainings constantly, and then you're also away from family, you're away from friends. Yes, there's the brotherhood there, or the sisterhood, whatever you want to call it. But at the end of the day, like,
Yeah.
your family's not there, your friends where you grew up with is not there, and you basically kind of depend on even though you have your body to your right and to your left. So it's literally the same thing, bro. When you add mental to that, that's why people have to be mentally strong. And again with Asafa, one other thing is the pressure of the whole of Jamaica, they pan him back. If him not win, blah 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 blah, but in this and in that, trust me, it has to play a factor. My body already go through all this type of training and don't have the nerve to come talk about me. Really? Yeah, it's kind of like that. Literally kind of like that. So, but people, make you want to think. Want to think. Big up the Thrill, TV community, you see me? Click, like, share, subscribe. All of that. You see me?
Everything, man. Become a
If I
member.
try to military, let me know. Inbox me.
You know, like
Kingsman
everything what
waiting.
we are say. Job super chat, job everything. Super thanks, everything. Subscribe,
Yeah, man.
like, share, everything. Is it become a member, everything. Support the channel, want get by the thing hot. So we can cover everything we are going in Tokyo.
Yeah, man, for sure. If I don't want to join the military, though, inbox me on Instagram. Kingsman, KINGS _ WAIETY.
How this
Kingsman
how this
_
I clip this big up clip there upon the live again.
Yeah, man. So, go on on the thing, make you know on the thing, and, more blessings. Arigato gozaimasu.
Yeah, man, like a candle, we're out.
Yes, sir.